The guard, who had been enjoying his sandwiches when the train jerked to a stop, spilling his tea all over his sandwiches. He hopped down to ask the driver what had happened.
Hey, Alan, what was with that bump? I spilled tea all over my sandwiches, and, no one likes a soggy sandwich, and... oh my.
Mr. Guard, I think this is a whole lot more important than soggy sandwiches.
The guard ran as fast as he could back to the signal box and called the station master at Kirk Ronan. Neil the box tank was sitting waiting for clearance to go to get some stone trucks. Matthew shunted in with some trucks with supplies for the station just as the station master ran up to Neil.
Neil, Adam has come off the rails and has run into a river. Sounds like a pretty bad accident. I need you to get the coaches and bring them back here. I'll call an ambulance for the injured.
Hey, Patriot. You may need to get ready. It sounds like it's a pretty bad accident. They'll need you to take the train on.
I'll be ready by the time you get back.
Neil went to the accident site. Neil was shocked when he saw the accident. He was soon coupled to the train and pulled the 3 coaches that were still able to move. As Neil pulled away, he looked on the wooden bridge where he saw his friend. Neil stopped.
Adam? Is that you?
But all Adam did was whistle and puff backwards and disappeared.
Did I just see a ghost?
Don't worry, Neil. Ghosts aren't real.
Well, I saw something.
Soon, Neil arrived at Kirk Ronan. He was very upset.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, I think I might have.
What do you mean?
Well, from what I heard, Adam drowned in the river. But I swear, I saw him on the little wooden bridge next to the accident site. He just seemed to disappear.
In the 1940s, one of my brothers was in a very bad crash. He ran into a baggage trolley and was derailed, killing several people and many were injured. He was also killed. When I arrived, he was on the line, backed away and disappeared. Like you said, Adam.
Just then the station master came running up.
Right, the injured passengers have been taken to hospital. Patriot, can you take the train to Barrow-in-Furness?
In honor of Adam, yes, I will, sir.
Patriot was soon coupled up to the remainder of the coaches. By now the weather had let up to just a drizzle. Patriot pulled out of the station slowly and carefully, and soon picked up speed. Patriot soon arrived at Barrow-in-Furness. News reporters were on the platform when Patriot arrived. They bombarded him with questions and taking pictures.
Patriot, how about the passengers?
Do you know what happened?
Patriot, how did this happen?
I wasn't at the accident site. I'm sure the Sodal Times will post a report soon or later. You will get the information then.
And to this day, if you puff past or over the wooden bridge, you'll often see Adam's ghost. He'll whistle and then disappear.
I can't believe Patriot was in that. He's gone from a rude engine to one that's wrong about stations.
Gordon, does that really have anything to do with the story?
Not really, just thought I would mention our encounter with him. I never knew what he had gone through.
Edward, I understand how my accident reminded you of Adam, but no one died or was injured in my accident. I just bumped into Percy's train.
Yeah, no one was hurt.
Well, it is Halloween. I was going to tell you a story anyway, and your accident reminded me of one.
Edward, you're cruel.
I've heard that story before, and I've heard of Adam. He didn't crash into a river.
Oliver seems to think he's got lost in a tunnel.
Aye, Oliver told us that story about Adam and the other engine gone last year.
I can tell you right now, both of those stories are untrue.
Just then, an engine puffed slowly into the shed next to Tidmouth. It was Patriot.
Adam is around today. He just works on the mainland. As for Colin, he also works on the mainland as a small shunter at Barrow.
What are you doing here, Patriot? Shouldn't you be on the mainland?
I'm taking a train of passengers back to London tomorrow, and the Fat Controller said I could stay here.
Taking them to King's Cross?
No.
Paddington?
Oh, joy. This again?
No, I'm taking them to...
Let me guess. Euston?
No, Gordon. I will admit, I was wrong. All those stations were listed are in London. We were all right, but tomorrow I'm taking them to St. Pancras.
Yes, I know. I did take your train after you derailed.
Ah, yes. Well, I don't really want to talk about that day. Besides, I need some rest. And I think you would as well.
Patriot, was anything in those stories true?
One part. The story about my brother crashing. I don't really like to talk about it.
I understand, Patriot. Good night.
Good luck on your mail run, Percy. Sorry about running into you earlier.
Thanks, Thomas, and it's no problem. No one was hurt, so everything is fine.
guys want to hear another story?
Shut up, Edward.
I'm sorry, brother. I wish there was something I could have done. Sigmund, how are you here?
I've always been here. In spirit, always have been, always will be.
Good night, brother. Good night.
Let's be